excited to be speaking with Samira Wiley and Sam Jaeger about The Handmaid's Tale. How are you both doing today?
Great,
Fantastic. How are
thank
you?
you.
Good. It's been great watching you guys for a number of years, but I feel like your two characters, especially, are rarely within the bounds of Gilead, sort of
Mm.
Mm.
operating from afar. Have you felt like part of the action and the drama in the same kind of way?
Definitely not.
Mm.
I would say ever since Moira leaving Gilead in the very beginning of this series, it has been difficult for her to have to fight from the outside and find ways to be a part of the movement from afar. She obviously wants to be a part of it so much. I mean, her job is being working at a refugee center, making sure that she's the person that's making first contact with people who are crossing the border. But knowing who she is, knowing her being a fighter, her spirit, how, who she was when we got to know her in the beginning, not being able to fight from within has been difficult for, I know for in playing her, that's been what I have dealt with, like thinking about her for a while now.
Yeah, that's the power of Gilead is you're on the outside and you're constantly thinking about the people
Hmm.
stuck in there. And I think both these characters are trying to think, what can I do here? And that's kind of something that resonates, in our personal lives, I think,
Definitely.
what can I do here with so much opposition and so much dissonance,
Mhm.
discord in society right now.
Yeah, I know there's a bit of like survivor's remorse
Hmm.
almost from Moira's side, having been a handmaid, having been in Jezebel's, having been, the recipient of so much trauma that Gilead had to offer, and now being out of it and being out of it really so early in the story, that has been an undercurrent of my portrayal of Moira for really all of these seasons.
Do you feel about the way things have wrapped up? Do you feel like you're pleased with your character arcs, or you've done what you wanted to do?
You happy?
Well, that's the great thing. I mean, that's the funny thing about this show. We all want to work more on this show. Like whenever we get the scenes, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's like an
man,
all-star team of actors.
yeah, yeah. But at the same time, there, we work with incredible people who are like,
Mhm.
what's the best way to tell this story?
Hmm.
And that's very rare for not only to have the writers and casting, just to have everybody on the same page that
Yeah.
says, well, I'm going to get out of the way because I trust that this process is going to lead to the most rewarding way for fans to experience The Handmaid's Tale.
Personally, yes, I am very happy with how Moira's story comes to an end, and also having the kind of trust that I have over the years with Elizabeth Moss, having her be the director of so much of season six, first two episodes, first last two episodes. There's real magic there in the synchronicity of
Mm.
the way we work together.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal director.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you really would have liked to work with, but it never made sense for your characters to interact?
Mm.
Yeah, Max. For me,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. He's so good on camera. I
Yeah.
started to try to do this thing that he does, like he walks away and like smoldering look. He takes two steps back, then he like turns.
Mm.
It didn't
He
really
smolders
work,
better than anybody.
but I tried.
It didn't work.
No,
No.
that's probably why they were like,
That's
you
why
can't be with
that's
him.
why
You don't
you're more
deserve it. You
right.
didn't do
He's
it right.
Max. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to step up
Yeah.
your game.
Yeah.
Didn't step it up enough.
Happens.
Ouch.
We'll get him
What
next
about you,
time.
Sam?
What was
What
that?
about you? Who would you want to work with?
I get to work with so many great people. I even got to work you know, with Fred, with Joe Fiennes.
You did?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta sing with him.
So
Awesome.
some of the women, trapped in Gilead. I mean, that was all not only Mark's hope, but also my hope. There were so many
Hmm.
great actors that didn't make it out of Gilead. So I feel so content, especially at the end of the season. There's some characters that I didn't have much work with that I got to have moments with. So that was exciting.
There was a season Marissa Tomei was in for like
Hmm.
an episode, and I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
almost forgot that that happened. I was like, wait,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
So, that happened, and
That happened.
neither one of us were involved in
No.
that. So, ouch again.
Thank you both for a great conversation and for your great work on this show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.